What's up, gamers? GamerDad here. This is a guide to help you complete the Metallica quest, eliminate opponents with legendary or better weapons. If you haven't subscribed or used my creator code yet, please do so. I greatly appreciate the support. So, final stage, need to eliminate another 5 opponents. Remember, that's players, guards, and bosses, but you must do this with a legendary or a mythic weapon. Now, great places to find these opponents are at Brutal Beachhead, Redline Rig, as well as the Nitrodrome. But there's also and the reason why you're going to want to go to a boss location or find a boss is because they have mythic weapons when you defeat them. Now, other than defeating a boss, you have 2 other options. There's the Ride the Lightning item, the guitar, which if you're super lucky or super skilled, you can use that thing to eliminate opponents. But I honestly loathe/hate the weapon. It is such a pain to use. So one option is you can come to the NPC Oscar, talk to him and challenge him to a duel. You can't eliminate him. If you eliminate him and don't do the proper duel, it doesn't count. Get yourself 2 SMGs if you come to Classy Courts right off the bat. And with 2 SMGs, you could do this. Like, I just unloaded 2 full clips on Oscar, and he's more than half dead already. And the nice thing is, go up on the roof, reload. He's chopping away down here, and he gets himself lost and, distracted and stuck over there. And I just take a few shots to eliminate him. And now you can get this crazy, and I mean super overpowered, Oscar's Frenzy Auto Shotgun, a mythic weapon, much easier to use than the Ride the Lightning item. You can also find some legendary weapons if you get really lucky in like a rare chest, but I feel the easiest way is to eliminate Oscar in a duel or eliminate one of the bosses like Megalodon, the Machinist. Now, in this case, I've obviously got that one mythic weapon. I heard some people fighting, so I jumped out of my car, and I'm going to get 3 player eliminations right here. So those 2 are fighting each other. I take them out. I'm going to reload. Someone starts to fire at me, and I'm going to take this person out. I'm going to end up dying in this match, and I'm going to have to start another one. Just note that, like I say, you can get these. You could also find these weapons if another player has defeated a boss or, dueled Oscar, and they may get eliminated and drop their weapons on the ground. So do watch out for these weapons laying on the ground. In this second match, I'm watching where the bosses are spawning. So there's one here, there's one at Nitrodrome, but there's a mobile boss. This is the boss that's over here, moving around in their own car, along with the war bus. Now, I like to go after the mobile boss for a couple reasons. I find less people go for that route, and they often go for like Redline Rig or Nitrodrome where the bosses are more stationary, or Brutal Beachhead when Megalodon spawns there. So the goal here is you want to land near where you see the war bus, but you have to allow enough time to get some weapons. You can't go take out the boss with nothing, right? Now, the next thing you'll want to do is that war bus drives pretty quickly, and you're not going to be able to chase it down. Even with Nitro, it's a pain in the butt. So I got myself a car. I finally chase it down. With another strategy is you could use the car and get like a grenade launcher on it. And even though you're playing solos, you can switch seats in the car by using the right joystick by pushing straight down. And you could sit there and fire away on the boss with the grenade launcher. I've done it many times. It works quite well. But I wanted to show a different strategy this time. Now, this strategy will just be properly beating the boss. Remember that you could also run over the boss once they're out of their car. But at first, you will want to get close to them, and you're either going to shoot up one of these cars so that the war bus, so they jump out and start to attack you, or shoot out the boss in the car like this so the boss jumps out. Okay, so here we go. There's the Machinist. She starts to fire at me. I get some damage. Now, again, the key is you can do damage with any weapon you want, right? But we need that legendary or the mythic. So I'm going to work on defeating this boss. I'm going to use the roof to get the height advantage. I'm going to also hide as I need to heal up. So I will also use this roof to my advantage just to kind of like mess up the boss. You've already seen how Oscar gets messed up when you go into weird places. And the same goes for these bosses. You can kind of trip them up and make them make mistakes. So the boss is going to come out of there. You can see she's inside. The wasteland guards that are with the boss are pretty hostile and pretty vicious, so you do want to have some kind of healing, whether it's bandages or shields. And then I'm going to go back on the roof here and unload on the boss. You can see she's about dead. There we go. Now, before I eliminate anyone else, and do not eliminate any of those guards yet. I forgot to mention that first off. Try to eliminate the boss first. That way, you get her mythic weapon, or their mythic weapon, and then you can eliminate all of the guards. So at this point, I already had 3. I'm going to retreat for a moment here, heal up, and then I'm going to come back. I only need 2 more eliminations at this point. There's like 4 guards, so I know I've got this. As long as another player doesn't come and like sniper me or pick me off from afar, I'm good to go. So just make sure, again, you've got your mythic or your legendary weapon, and then you get your eliminations. And that's why you don't want to take out these guards until after the boss, because you can actually kill the boss and get almost all of your eliminations right here. Hope it's helpful. Don't forget to drop a like, leave me a comment, hit that subscribe button, and please use my creator code in your Fortnite item shop. It is GamerDad, all one word, all capital letters. Good luck with the challenge. Until the next video, this is GamerDad out.